So I've been doing videos on this theme for a while for those who've been watching, and it's basically talking about repressed emotions. It's about being authentic, okay? Being as real to yourself as you can be, aligning yourself with what's important to you, your values, being able to thrive with your strengths instead of putting yourself into a situation that doesn't work and be like, why am I fucking depressed all the time? Why do I hate my life so much? Why am I slowly becoming middle-aged and wondering where it all fucking went wrong? Why do I feel so numb? I don't even feel emotions now. It's because you've repressed them. You don't deal with your emotions properly. You bury them in you, and then you wonder why you're tired, why you have health problems, digestive issues, you need to piss all the time. I don't know what it's going to be for you. You might get migraines. You might get neck pain. And there's a part of you that knows this is stress. I've got a migraine again. You know it's because your job. You had a bad day. But some people will focus on the symptom. Oh, maybe it's my posture. Maybe I'm not sitting right. That's why my back hurts. Maybe I just need to meditate. Now, there are two key points with the message I want to put out. Number one is that you have to learn to express your emotions. And let's be clear, I'm not talking about happiness. No one has a problem being happy. But what our culture tells us, or our society if you want, is that being depressed, not good. Not good. I mean, you might have gone through something really horrible or traumatic, but keep that to yourself. No one wants to hear about your problems. Everyone's got problems. Go pay a therapist £100 an hour, because that's the only way someone's going to listen to you here. But hey, when you commit suicide, we'll all say what a shame it was you didn't open up because we just wanted to help. Come on, man. So you want to learn to express your emotions properly, because if you don't, it will make you fucking ill. I've learned that. Oh, why am I chronically fatigued all the time? Must be my diet, right? Must be something physical. And that's where the confusion lies. Most of us have never been told that the mind and body are so connected, that if you feel sad for a long time, your immune system's going to be weak. Your body's going to give up along with you. It's going to be susceptible for different issues. And it might even create problems just to distract you from your horrible mind that's tormented. Maybe it's better to, focus on a achy leg than being utterly heartbroken about how horrible this world is, about some of the things you've seen. But we need to be in the real world, okay? It's no good to suppress it and act like it's alright. A lot of people do that by getting drunk. Oh no, it's all fine, as long as I'm not sober. And that's why people become addicts, because it's painful to go back to being sober after pretending that everything's okay. Drugs, whatever. A lot of people have different vices. Cigarettes, most of the people you know, because this world is pretty fucked, okay? No one is like level-headed entirely all the time. No one has it easy. No one just goes through this life plain sailing. No issues. It's all fine. Yeah, no one I know and care about is ever gonna die. I'm not gonna die. It's part of being alive. Like the Buddha said, apparently. That fat Buddha said life is suffering. Not because he was cynical. That's realistic. There's always been pain in this world. There's been some horrible, horrible things that have happened in history that are happening now that will one day be looked down upon. People wonder, what the fuck? How did they do that? But for now, if you look for it, you're going to find plenty of things that are wrong. So this is not some stupid video telling you, just get over yourself, it's alright. Just stop feeling sad, it's okay. No, it's not okay a lot of the time. But it's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to fucking want to scream in someone's face because they're a dick. But you're not going to do that, are you? And I'm not saying that's the answer, but the answer is definitely not, oh, this person's really pissing me off. I'm just going to dwell on this all night in my own brain and feel the angry chemical reactions in my body. Cortisol, adrenaline. If you want to talk about science, this ain't the place you come. But there are scientific explanations for what happens in your body when you feel emotions. And emotions are just messengers from your body saying, hey, this is good. I like this. It feels nice. Or, dude, something's wrong. You really, you feel this way every day. You've got to do something. You've got to change your career or something. It ain't working out for you. If you feel this unhappy every time you wake up, you want to die most of the time. You need to change something. Change won't always be easy, but we acknowledge it. We go, okay, I know why I'm sad. I know my body, or whatever you want to call it, is telling me this for a reason. In most cases. Probably in all cases. And it might be confusing. Someone might feel like, I don't feel there's any problem, but in your subconscious, at the back of your mind, there's something you haven't dealt with. Going forward, you always want to try and express yourself in a true way. In an assertive way, not being aggressive, because that can be tempting. Now, if you've seen that show Afterlife with Ricky Gervais, that's basically someone who has repressed emotions, but is just angry at the world and being aggressive and confrontational. Probably would get you into a fight pretty quick. It's funny to watch as a show, but if you actually did that, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna get into trouble, one way or another. But being assertive is okay, because it's you standing up for what you believe in, but doing it in an honest but professional way. It doesn't have to be professional. I mean, if it's at work, it could be a professional thing, but in a respectful way. If someone is annoying me, my natural reaction is to kind of ignore it. Like, if people have had digs at me in the past, made jokes at my expense that are meant in a patronizing, disrespectful way, my natural reaction in that moment would be to kind of freeze up and just laugh along. It's taking the fucking piss out of me. It's not even banter, he's just being a cunt. Anger being expressed, because the anger's going to come up in that situation if it's triggering you. Being aggressive would be, shut the fuck up, you fucking prick. Something like that, yeah? But the correct or the best way for you and everyone would be, hey, I don't find that funny. I don't like the fact you're making fun of me right now. I'm not making fun of you. You don't want to escalate the situation, but you also don't want to ignore it and pretend it's okay if you don't feel it is. But it can go deeper than that. It can get to a point where you just feel numb. You don't know how to express emotions anymore. You don't know how to feel, because you're just shutting yourself down all the time. So what I think I need to do, and probably you as well in that situation, is to have a quiet hour or two on your own. Just think about the stuff, bad things that have happened to you, things that were difficult, things that are still difficult, things every day that are annoying you, and write about it. Get in touch with what's causing your emotions, and maybe you feel empty. Why do I feel empty? Well, I've just been through so much, and I've felt so much pain that I kind of give up with caring. But you can't ever give up caring. You just think you can. And if you choose that route, which, not to say it's a conscious decision, if you choose to numb yourself to your emotions, that counts for the good ones too. You should be having fun somewhere, but you don't really feel anything ever. You wonder, what the hell is wrong with me? I don't cry. I don't get upset. I just feel angry and so sad and empty. You certainly can't turn this video off and you're fixed. This is something for me that I know is about unlearning behaviors that are so deep-rooted. Being passive, being, sarcastic, because I'm making jokes when I actually feel depressed, because I feel that's more acceptable if I make fun of myself. I mean, make fun of yourself. It's not a bad idea, but again, the key point here, just find ways to deal with shit. Stop things from reoccurring. If you've got something that's really sapping you every day, you probably need to change that. But when things do get hard and your emotions come up, feel them. And if you're at work and you feel really shit, yeah, I know, you can't do it there. But you come home, spend a bit of time by yourself, and you realise, okay, there are ways of dealing with this. I might just need to go for a run to clear my head and to release some of the pent-up stress in my body. I'm going to link an article below that I'm due to read. I've read the start of it, but straight away it's just like, this is me, I'll read a bit for you. Left unprocessed, repressed anger will wreak havoc on your happiness, your relationships, and your overall life. But I'm not an angry person. I never get angry, say most people everywhere. Chances are, if you found your way to this article, there's some repressed anger buried somewhere deep inside you, probably in your bum. It doesn't say that. And it isn't your fault. Regardless of whether it's from old repressed childhood trauma or simply from living in your present day overly stressed way in our unique era, it's not uncommon for there to be an abundance of stored negative emotions that need to be moved through you. It talks about symptoms, it talks about chronic fatigue and always being tired, burnt out, chronic pain, tension in your body, backache, typical stuff like that, migraines, digestive issues, constipation, stomach ulcers. If you still don't believe that your mind and like your emotions can affect your health, then uh, you're in denial massively, okay? But I feel this has been very long. It's over 10 minutes now. I'm really thirsty because I've been trying to film this for a while. I'm gonna go have a nice drink, gonna go watch some TV, and that's about all I have to say today. But thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.